If we had 100,000 of these super valuable points, here are a few ways we would consider redeeming them to maximize our point. Option numero uno, look at the Air France jet behind me. Using a tool at seats.aero, you can see a lot of business availability beginning at 45,000 points. This is before the current transfer bonus from the East Coast to Amsterdam or to Paris. And if we head over to the Air France website, we can see that there are several dates in November, December, and January for just 45,000 miles. Total cost is 45,000 miles and $242 in taxes and fees. And here's an example flight from the West Coast from San Francisco to Paris for 60,000 miles and $242 in taxes and fees. Air France is great because they offer you to get a free stopover award fare using your points or miles. So let's say you want to travel to Paris, but then you want to continue on to Croatia for a week. You can do that with no additional taxes and fees and no additional points or miles. All you have to do is call into Air France directly. Remember how I said there was a transfer bonus? Now through the end of October, you can transfer these points to flyingblue, which is the mileage partner for Air France and KLM. So those flights I showed you earlier from Washington, D.C. to Paris or San Francisco to Paris knock off 20% of the required points or miles, which means you can fly from the East Coast to Paris one way for just 38,000 points. Now let's give you an example for economy. Let's say you want to travel with your family of 4 from the US to London using the least amount of points. Now, if we search for availability for 4 or more, look, we can find an option from Boston, direct to London Heathrow, 6,000 points and about $108 in taxes and fee per person, per way. What does this mean? This means you and your family of 4 can travel round trip from the East Coast of the US to London, not once, but twice, and still have leftover points from that initial 100,000 point welcome offer. So instead of spending the going rate of nearly $5,000 to fly from San Francisco to Paris in Air France, round trip and business class, you can take that same flight by using the points and miles by signing up for this one welcome offer and still have enough points left over to use for later redemption. Essentially, you are redeeming round trip business class for 90,000 points and about $430 in taxes and fees, instead of spending $5,000. Now that is a good use of points, but there are so many other uses of these super valuable points. I cannot say the name of this bank because of affiliate rules, but here's what I can say. Comment card will send you all the details to this limited time offer, including some of the best uses of these points for maximizing your travels. You are required to spend $6,000 within the first 6 months of opening this card, which is about $1,000 a month, which technically means at minimum, you will be receiving 106,000 points, which is an additional 16,000 more points than any of those redemptions are required that we just showed you. Hope this helps. Above all else, thank you for being you. I love you. Bye.